Now, Matatu operators now require a COVID-19 negative certificate before they can journey across several county boundaries. I'd like us now to cross over and talk to Nyeri-based reporter Ibrahim Karanja. Karanja, good morning. What are the Matatu operators saying about this new requirement by the government before they start their journey?
Good morning, Brenda. What I want to find out exactly is whether these Matatu operators actually might have understood that particular requirement of actually why they need to have a COVID-19 certification. Because what I can see right now, I am at the Matatu terminal that plies, these are Matatus that ply the route of Nyeri, Nairobi. And exactly they are lining up, passengers are in. I can see in this particular Matatu about 4 passengers already inside, ready to travel. So we want to also understand from the officials of 2NK, the driver of that particular compliance, also to speak to these passengers and understand why exactly they had to make it a rush. I mean, for how long had they been here and what exactly it is that they want to do in Nairobi. And very briefly, I'll speak to them. Mzee wangu habari yako, naomba tuzungumze moja kwa moja katika KTN News. Naomba karibia tu nielezee unaitwa nani na ulifungiwa hapo kwa muda gani? Manake rais ametangaza kufungua jana, leo hii tayari uko kwa Matatu unaelekea Nairobi.
Mimi naelekea Nairobi. Hapa nimekaa kutoka miezi 3 tangu. Nilikuwa tu nimekuja tu kama vile huwa nakuja off. Saa hii ndio nimengojea rais afungue. Sasa nimefurahi, sasa nitarudi nione kazi vile imekaa.
Kwa hivyo unasema kwamba ulikuwa umekuja off wakati ambapo kulifanyika hiyo lockdown na cessation of movement?
Kabisa.
Na ulikuwa unafanya kazi gani na pengine hali ya kazi umejua iko vipi baada ya miezi yote 3?
Nilijaribu kuongea na wadozi wangu, lakini huwa tuna communicate, nikamwambia nime lockdown, hawana shida, lakini nitaenda kujua vile kuko nikishafika.
Thank you. Naomba tafadhali kama dadangu pale nyuma unaweza kuja pande wa nje tuzungumze. Thank you. Tafadhali njoo tuzungumze kutoka pande nje. Even as that second passenger comes out to talk to us as to why she has to move to Nairobi today, I can as well confirm from sources who have today traveled from Nairobi to Nyeri that the roadblock that was at Kennel, rather at Blue Post in Thika, is no longer there. That roadblock was actually removed at 4 a.m. in the morning as per the directive by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Now people are free to move. Everyone using private private transport has been already moving. There was some considerable amount of traffic in the morning coming from Nairobi to this particular side. And now let me speak to the second passenger and get to understand what she does and why she has to go to Nairobi. Habari ya asubuhi, sijui kama uko sawa kuzungumza kwa Kiingereza ama Kiswahili. You're live on KTN News. You waited until the president opened the country yesterday, and today you're among the very first passengers traveling to Nairobi. Yeah. Perhaps tell us your name and tell us why is it that urgent?
My name is Grace. I'm a businesswoman. So for the time being, I was not as in, I'm a supplier. I supply beauty products. And for the time being, I was not able to go to Nairobi where I work. So I just had to stay at home and wait for the president to open the lockdown. Yeah, so I'm very excited.
You are very excited. Yeah. Perhaps what effects has your business had since the country was closed actually over 3 months ago to now?
My business kind of stood up, as in yeah. I went through a lot of losses because it was not taking place. Yeah, and so now I'm ready to resume back. Yeah.
Now, my last question would be, even as you came to this particular Matatu, there is that directive that Matatus should have a COVID-19 certification before they apply this route. Is it something you have confirmed before you boarded the Matatu, or are you aware that you are actually likely to meet challenges even as you travel in terms of roadblocks that will take these particular certifications?
Yeah, I'm aware of the challenges. And so, as in right now, I'm just expecting to see the driver, as in making sure that the changes will take place, like the number of passengers, as in I'm expecting to see like less than 8 passengers in the vehicle. Yeah, and I'm expecting them to sanitize us. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me try look for the driver of this particular Matatu and see the level of compliance. Naomba tafadhali nizungumze na dereva wa matatu hii. Driver, tafadhali. Kaka, no, ndio tafadhali. Well, it is becoming a bit tricky. Every driver, every other person I'm approaching is actually walking away from us. But we shall be seeking to find out from the officials of 2NK about that particular compliance. Remember, the COVID-19 certification is among the things needed before anyone or any public service vehicle is allowed to go back to the roads. But as it seems, not so many people are aware. 2NK is not the only Matatu that is currently plying the Nairobi route. I have seen at this particular stage other circles that are plying this particular route or are actually getting passengers to go to Nairobi. And we understand that there are also some that might be coming from the side of Nairobi. So our roads will be actually an interesting place to look at today, because we are likely to see very many public service vehicles being stopped for non-compliance. Brenda.
Ibrahim Karanja, thank you so much. From